In the last year in Hoboken, you've had a state takeover of the city's finances. That state takeover is, I consider, a very shameful milestone in the city's history. There's not many municipalities in the state of New Jersey that have been taken over by the state and are subject to fiscal control, but among those cities are Camden, New Jersey, Paterson, New Jersey, the Jersey City Board of Education. Hoboken doesn't belong in that category of municipalities, and we are not in that category of municipalities for the same reason that a Camden or a Paterson is. The reason a Camden or a Paterson ended up in state takeover was because of financial bankruptcy. Hoboken, by contrast, ended up in state takeover because of political gridlock, because of the inability and refusal of the city council to pass a budget. The long story short, as many of you know who read the newspapers through last year, is that the city council received a budget that was underfunded from the administration, and that was a violation of local budget law. But the response of the city council to that underfunded budget was to refuse to pass any budget at all. Now, that was inconsistent with the city council's statutory responsibility to consider and pass upon a budget annually. But in case that statutory responsibility to pass a budget was not being played enough, the state of New Jersey ordered the city council to pass a budget. We were ordered to pass a budget last year no later than June 6, 2008. This was well into the 11th month of the fiscal year. We had a vote on June 1st, 2008. It was a Sunday night special meeting to pass a budget. It was a $93 million budget. It included a 7% tax increase. I voted yes because I thought it was important to be in compliance with our responsibility to pass a budget and to not defy a state order to pass a budget. And my opponents in this mayoral election, including Beth Mason and Dawn Zimmer, both voted that budget down, purposefully provoking a state takeover. Now, the reason that's bad is because in New Jersey, we have a concept known as home rule. Home rule is really the essence of self-government in New Jersey. Municipalities, local governments, are allowed to run their affairs as best they see fit. They are allowed to pick and choose among alternate policies to see what works. And in this way, good ideas in municipalities can germinate and can spread across other municipalities. The idea of home rule is a bedrock principle in New Jersey. It's something that other states do not allow their municipalities to enjoy. Other municipalities in states across the United States do not enjoy that degree of self-government. They do not enjoy that leeway to be able to conduct their own affairs as they see fit, but we do here in New Jersey. And when the city council threw away that authority, when they provoked a state takeover, home rule came to an end in Hoboken. We are no longer running our own affairs. We no longer have self-government in Hoboken. We have the state government running our affairs in Hoboken. You have a state monitor who does not live in Hoboken, is not elected by the voters of Hoboken, is not answerable to the public, does not attend city council meetings, making all manner of decisions on your behalf. And local government should be run by people who are in and of the community. I believe that very strongly. As Tip O'Neill said, all politics is local. What Tip O'Neill meant when he said all politics is local is that government is ultimately about local affairs. Government is ultimately about, are my streets safe? Are my streets being paved? Am I getting a quality level of public education? Am I getting value for my property tax dollar? These are important questions that are much more real for people. They have a much more practical impact. They are much more tangible for folks, particularly homeowners who are paying property taxes. But those questions should be answered by people who are of the community, who are elected by you. And that's not what we have here in Hoboken anymore. We have the opposite. We have the state government answering those questions for us. It was a mistake to go down that road. It's going to be imperative for the next administration to reverse that decision and restore home rule in Hoboken. My name is Peter Camerano, and I'm running for mayor of Hoboken. I am ready to lower taxes and deliver real change. Together, on June 9th, let's move Hoboken forward.